Hello and welcome to Marla Bace Coaching. Today, I want to talk about the art of surrendering. Recently we were coaching to a team of people, and we were working with assessments. And the idea was to understand what somebody's decision-making process was and how they show up for meetings. And without going into a lot of the detail, it was as simple as there were two people in the meeting who were individuals. If you thought about it like a book and a table of contents, they were very happy to have the table of contents to make a decision. But there was one person in the meeting who absolutely needs not just the table of contents, they need to read the whole book, the bibliography, the reviews to be able to make their decision. And we had what was a really productive meeting because it was facilitated and we were hearing each other and we were talking to each other. But during the meeting, what I realized was when we asked the person who needed different information to make their decision how they thought the meeting went, they basically gave it like a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10. And when we asked why, it was because they didn't really get the outcome they were looking for. So it had nothing to do with participating actively and hoping to get to a collaborative way of moving forward. They didn't see the ending the way they expected the ending to be. So the reality was they wanted to control the outcome. And that really got me thinking about the art of surrender. I'm often trying to practice that in my own growth spiritually, in a leadership way, to understand that you can influence, you can ask questions, you can facilitate a conversation to get participation where you will get a better outcome than if you are only showing up and playing the game with a real hope of getting the outcome that you desire. I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk about the art of surrender. So, when you consider leadership today, it's really clarity in motion. It's not about control. So, when you're surrendering the outcome of a situation, conversely, what you need to be able to do is to be able to pause and to think and to respond, to be clear on what the goal is, not the outcome. So, again, I want to encourage you to surrender control, to think more in terms of the art of letting go. What is it that you are trying to hold control that's actually impacting or having a negative outcome to what it is you're trying to get done? So oftentimes I see people trying to hold things very close to their vest, close to their chest, because they're afraid of having somebody else see what's going on or knowing where they really are. And usually, that's not quite the complete art of surrender, but if you could even loosen control a little bit and invite people in and strategize, collaborate, brainstorm, you are always going to get to a better conclusion. I want to challenge you to audit your attachments, revisit your expectations, reclaim your calendar, and reflect daily. Are you holding on for control, or are you working towards the best possible outcome through surrendering to the process? Thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and I always welcome your comments. Have a great day.